MLB Network is live and on the air with this special presentation of minor league postseason baseball. It's the one-game National League Wild Card playoff between the San Francisco Giants and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of baseball on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your St. Louis Cardinals.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. What's important for this lineup as they look to earn a berth into the division series, Harold?
Well, they're facing a knuckleballer, Matt. I'll tell you what, the old cliche, see it high, let it fly, really does apply. When that knuckleball is dancing up top above the waist, you got to let it swing. If it starts low, then you let it go. And if you see guys chase a ball down low on a knuckleball, it's probably not going to square it up. You got to make him get the ball up. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Cardinals. And I'm looking at Trevor's story. What is the story with Trevor? We heard that enough his rookie year. He was hitting all kinds of moonshot homers. But I think his defense got overlooked. When I put him side by side in the breakdown with Troy Tulowitzki, you know which one's the real Troy Tulowitzki? He's that much of a clone.
So striding forward now, Ken Squires. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Squires.
A swinging bunt to the mound. And a rather easy first out.
In the second spot tonight, third baseman Armando Ordonez.
Digging in, Armando Ordonez. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Bases are empty, one man out. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder has a beat on it. Two gone.
Batting third, second baseman Bo Ash.
Stepping up to the plate, Bo Ash. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball one. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Now, Matt, Dave Lawrence is going to remind you a lot of James Kingsley. He comes from that old school of if you hit your spots, he's going to call it. He has a tendency to call one side of the play a little bit more than the other.
And this one's too far inside, ball two.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-0 now. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ryan Woods. First pitch on its way. Knuckleball upstairs. Dangerous pitch taken for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And prior to the 0-2, we'll move to first. And he's back in standing. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Giants leave 1, and now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. H, what has to happen if they want to survive the wild card game and move on?
This is going to be a dogfight tonight. They are facing a premier pitcher. I'm talking about one of the elite guys in the league. I want to see if they make little tweaks to how they might attack him. Are they going to lay off that nasty breaking ball with 2 strikes? Or will they be able to drive the ball to the ballpark when they get that one pitch to hit? This is going to be a great matchup. Let's take a look at the Giants defense, brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking out there at Billy Hamilton. He's a very interesting story. This guy flew through the minor leagues as a shortstop, and I thought for sure the Reds were going to leave him there, and then they had a void in center, and they moved him to the outfield, and now you got a pretty versatile player.
Striding into the box, Josh Michelle. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Josh Michelle.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Go it down, you get the strike.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Tucker waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting second, third baseman, Paul Jackson.
Now at the plate, Paul Jackson. First pitch coming. Here it is. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. One and one. Here it comes. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count, 3-2. Scott Butler will be next. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. And another foul ball. Once again, the 3-2. Dribbled back toward the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, center fielder, Scott Butler.
Digging in now, Scott Butler. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaker ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still no score. Stepping up now, Preston Tucker. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Preston Tucker.
Into the windup and the pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Austin Hedges. As he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The pitch. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bell is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 7th, center fielder number 6, Billy Hamilton.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knuckleball that finds the highest part of the zone. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that misses 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Michelle is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So stepping in, number 12, ready to get his day at the plate started right here.
Right fielder, number 12.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. And no one can get there. He'll try it again.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Stepping in now, Tommy Wolf, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Here it comes. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Woods will put this one away, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier.
Leading off for
He'll
San
start
Francisco.
things out here in a tie ball game.
Adam Frazier.
Pitch on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Could have hit that with a 3-iron. A low knuckleball called for a strike. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate. 1 away.
Batting ninth, pitcher Tyrone.
Into the box now. Tyrone Armstrong. Here's the pitch. Ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder Ken Squires.
Digging in to try it again. Ken Squires. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Butler is after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. First delivery to him on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under this one. 1 gone.
Batting 8th, catcher Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
The 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging the bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
In now, Thomas Hooper. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Here it comes, 2-0. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Josh Michelle would be next. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Armando Ordonez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Armando Ordonez.
First offering on its way. That knuckleball dances over the inside corner.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a knuckleball giggling at him over the inside corner.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
1-2. Here it comes. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Bell is over and he puts it away for the first out.
Up next for the Giants, second baseman, Bo Ash.
Ready for another chance, Bo Ash. Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in, Ryan Woods comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Favorable call in there for a strike. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Bell is underneath this one, and that will retire the side. Giants down in order. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Michelle back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit. Oh, that was a good job of spoiling a good pitch right there. Two-strike breaking ball right on the corner, and he's able to foul it off.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. To third, Ordonez is there, and the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Now batting.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding in once again, Paul Jackson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And he is in there.
Well, this guy's got good stuff. He held him to no hits for a long time. To get a little dribbler, start your offense going, though, that's a positive, believe it or not. Finally in the hit column.
Standing in now, Scott Butler, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner's back. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. 0-2, here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Squires has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, number 12.
Striding in, number 12. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here comes the 1-0. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Now at the plate, Tommy Wolf. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This pitch just misses a bit inside and catches him about mid-thigh. That's the meaty part of the leg, so as soon as the initial pain wears off, he should be just fine.
Josh Bell the next to hit, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. The 0-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Well, if there's any game, Matt, that's important to score that first run, this is it. The wild card game, if you can drive in a run and get that lead early, man, all the pressure goes on the other team. This is a big moment.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. 3 left for St. Louis. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0.
Hitting out for the Giants, the left fielder, number 23, Preston Tucker.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a dangerous knuckleball to miss high with.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And when that thing's doing that, forget it. It's 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Michelle. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, catcher, Austin Hedges.
Now at the plate, Austin Hedges. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. That's a knuckler that just missed too low. Here it comes, 1-0. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Billy Hamilton waits on deck. 3-0 count. Here it comes. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in, Billy Hamilton comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And he'll get back in safely. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. And yet another throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Oh and 1, here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. 1 left for San Francisco. Halfway home, still no score. Standing in, Trevor Story. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Trevor Story.
Into the windup and the pitch. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, that was a good looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 52, Thomas Cooper.
Settling in now, Thomas Cooper. Now the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
3-1. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt
you. Digging in once again, Josh Michelle. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back easily. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. Two out here and a runner at second. Hard hit ball to second. Ash fields it cleanly. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. One left for the Cardinals. 6th inning coming up. Still zip zip. Striding in once again, Tyrone Armstrong. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Tyrone Armstrong.
That knuckleball dances over the inside corner. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 5.
Ready for another chance. Ken Squires. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And a slow knuckleball misses here. 2-1 now. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A knuckler that just missed too low.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. One out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Armando Ordonez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have the calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box, Bo Ash, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Giants leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready once again, Paul Jackson. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Paul Jackson.
right there for strike one.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Here comes another 0-2. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and he pops it foul behind the plate.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Another 0-2 home. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Well, you got to like how this inning's starting off. He starts the inning with a pretty high pitch count, and your first guy to the plate makes him work. This is playing right into your hand right now on the offensive side.
Squared that one up just a little late.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at-bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And that at-bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Damon Mendel takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Damon Mendel.
Scott Butler will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch on its way. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0.
That could be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first. So he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Hey, they played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Ready for another shot now. Number 12. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. For the second time, it looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Into the windup and the pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Hedges will wait on it. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. We are still scoreless. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. So digging in now, Ryan Woods. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. First pitch of the at-bat. Knuckleball upstairs. Dangerous pitch taken for a strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Here comes the 0-1. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here he comes again, 1-2. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's another 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He'll try again, 1-2. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot ounce, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Preston Tucker is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Number 12 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Up next for the Giants, catcher Austin Hedges.
Digging in once again, Austin Hedges comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knuckleball that dances right over the outside corner for a strike.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
A windup and the 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. So he was able to take it into the 7th, but the no-hit bid is going to end here with 2 out in inning number 7. Here's Bill.